Madame Web set photos potentially tease a college-aged Peter Parker. Let's talk about it. Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about more Madame Web set photos and potentially a reference to a college-aged Peter Parker in this movie. But before we get into that, if you are new around here and enjoy all types of Spider-Man content, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the bell so you do not miss any news regarding these movies, especially Madame Web, which is getting all the rounds at the moment. If you guys have not checked out my other Madame Web videos, I suggest you do, because there is a lot of crucial information that's been hitting the web over the last few weeks. But with that being said, let's get straight into this. So this photo on screen was captured by Nancy Wheelhouse, so full credit to them for this set photo. But as you can see, this is a restaurant called the 4-Star Diner. Now essentially, if you guys don't know what this diner is, it isn't any old diner. In fact, this diner is straight from the Amazing Spider-Man comics and first appeared in issue 30 of the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 2, which released in April of 2001. Now, despite its lack of appearances past this is actually where Peter Parker would hang out with his college friends. And now, according to the plot leak that came out about Madame Web, and if you haven't heard about the plot leak, I'll leave a link in the top right hand corner on the eye icon where you can go watch my video on the plot leak where I break it down and I explain everything. It was said that this movie would take place before Peter Parker was born, because the film will revolve around Madame Web trying to stop a time-traveling Spider-Man villain from killing Mary Parker so that Peter Parker can go on to become Spider-Man. Now, once again, like I've mentioned in those videos, those are plot leaks and they are not official from anyone like Marvel or Sony, so take them with a grain of salt. They may not be true, but because the 4-Star Diner does hint at potentially a college-aged Peter Parker knocking about, this could mean that the plot leak may be fake after all. However, we've also got substantial evidence that this movie does take place in the early 2000s due to other set photos that have already came out prior to the plot leak. Therefore, in my opinion, I do think that this will just be a reference to the comics and will be nothing more. I do not think this film will feature Peter Parker in any capacity, and if it does, it will probably be as a baby, possibly when he's born at the end of the film, assuming that the plot leak that we've been given is actually true. But from all the evidence that we've got regarding Madame Web at this point in time, everything points towards this plot leak that we actually got being true, only because everything works out and lines up perfectly. And with the multiverse being popular around the MCU and some of the Sonyverse at the moment, the plot leak revolving around time travel and the multiverse makes so much sense to me. So I think in conclusion, I would not consider this any sort of substantial evidence that Peter Parker will show up, because I think it's only a reference. It doesn't have that much significance in the comics, let alone enough significance to suggest that Peter Parker could show up. So for anyone looking into this, saying that this could potentially hint that a college Peter Parker could show up, I wouldn't count on it. This is most likely just a reference. But nonetheless, this reference is still cool, and I'm really glad that they're taking stuff from the Spider-Man comics and putting it in these movies. It just shows the attention to detail, and it shows how much research has gone into these movies as well. So I'm really glad that they're including this in here. But like I did say, don't look into this too much. I think it's just a reference. But at what point will the diner actually show up in the movie, you ask? Well, in my opinion, it'll probably just be a throwaway scene where the main characters are probably having a sit down and a talk, maybe an exposition dump scene where they're all having dinner at a diner, and that could potentially be where this takes place. I don't really see any other plot significance for this diner in the story. As I said, it's most likely just a reference. But with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's video. Sorry it was a little bit of a shorter video, but I thought I'd just report on this piece of news because I thought it was really cool, just to let you guys know that this will be appearing in the movie. If you want more Madame Web updates and news from all the Spider-Man stuff, from the games and movies and the shows, fan fictions and all that type of stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we post all types of Spider-Man stuff on the channel. And also to make sure to hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you do not miss any more videos as soon as they come out on the channel. And also, if you want awesome No Way Home t-shirts and the Blu-rays, click the links in the description down below. You can get yours today. With that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and peace.